Hi, welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind, it's a general reading. So see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully help to bring you a little bit of clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. We're going to start with the what's the vibe? Get a general idea of the energy going on right now for you guys. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Peace, Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What is the foundational energy around the collective right now? Please and thank you. Oh, it's this vacation energy. So the vibe around you right now is really wanting to get away, needing a break, a pause, just switching something up, doing something relaxing, doing something exciting. It's getting away, having some fun, and relaxing. Let's get one more from this deck. What else does the collective need to know? Let's ask what the energy coming towards you is. What is the energy coming towards the collective right now? Please and thank you. Oh, stagnant. Maybe that's why you need a vacation. If you were stuck at a dead end, frozen, a closed door, plateaued anywhere, this is going to switch something up. Doing something a little different. Let's see where you're heading towards. Oh, nice. You're heading towards smelling the roses. So this is good. So you're coming out of a plateaued environment here. Getting a little itchy to get out, needing a break. Even when you're stuck, sometimes it's trying to come up with a solution, or you're doing something creative. Or it could just be sort of running on empty, running through the motions on something. And you just feel like you're always kind of like, meh. So maybe you just need to switch something up, go on a road trip, take a day off, take a couple hours off, week, whatever it is. And it's going to bring you into the now. Because here, I feel like you're sort of, I don't know, I see someone kind of daydreaming, like maybe pondering something, but just sort of not really in the now at all. They kind of wish they were somewhere else. So that could be you or someone else. But here, you don't wish you were anywhere except right there, smelling that beautiful flower. Being grateful for every moment that you have. Slowing down, take some you time and get out into nature. So that is the biggest message that's going to switch something up. Get out of the house, go out in nature, do something different, take a walk, appreciate the small things. Take some time to yourself. Even if you're on vacation, you could be going on vacation with somebody else or a group, but maybe it's just still like, I see like somebody walking down the beach just by themselves, or just kind of sitting on a bench, sitting on a porch. So even if you're with others, make sure you take some time for you. Let's do an angel message. What else would be helpful for the collective to know right now? Smell the roses, vacay, and stagnant. Shanti. Angel of Peace. Oh, this is really nice. You're definitely heading towards like beautiful, peaceful energy here. Taking care of yourself, plugging yourself back in. You're also really strong. You have the lion and the lamb. So it's about gentle strength, the gentle approach to a situation. The angel of peace, I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So it could have been a bumpy road in the past, but I'm getting for most of you, it was almost a boring, like a boring road. Here, if it was stagnant, it's like if you're just walking on a plain sidewalk, but there's no scenery to see, just like an empty hallway. No pictures, no doors, no nothing. Just you keep walking and walking and walking. It just feels really boring and like stale energy. I don't think that that's where you're going. So even if it's still kind of like a plateaued, there's a vibration that's different now. There's beautiful, I don't know why I want to say like the smell of garlic. Or like maybe you're going out to a restaurant or you're cooking. Maybe it's flowers. Smoother road ahead. I just thought of that song Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas. That's a great song. I'm sort of glad that came through. I'll tell you one thing. You would leave it be a crying shame. Every breath and every word I hear you. Oh, I'm going to put that below. That's such a good song. All right, let's do something different. Let's get a mindful message. What is a mindful message to be helpful right now for the collective on smelling the roses? Vacay. I like that it's not even the whole word. It's just short. Maybe it's a short vacation, not a long one, or a short trip. You don't have to even go very far. So far away. Is that a song? I think it is, but I can't think of who sings it. One mindful message, please, for the collective. Self-appreciation. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. It's recognizing all the beautiful things that you already have, all that you can accomplish. I think if you just come back to the now, give yourself a break, slow down, don't put so much pressure on yourself, take yourself out of a situation if it feels like pressure. Like, what is that phrase? Like, simmer down now. Like, it's easy, tranquila. I think that's right. You're going to be okay. You are enough. Maybe you need to write down something in almost like a gratitude journal, the things that you're grateful for. I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself. You have this, these are such, I have, you know, like the vibe, what is this? The vibe deck, an angel card, and now the mindful messages, and they're all telling you the same message. I love when the energy connects. So it's saying find a moment throughout the day. It doesn't even have to be a whole vacation, just a moment that you can dedicate to yourself. Take some you time. Find a comfortable space and bring, you have homework, you're getting homework here, and bring a pen and paper. I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I will pour love into who I am and all that I do. Remember how amazing you are. Remember all the cool things that you've done, that you've accomplished, the experiences you had, the talents that are in you, your certain flair to do something a certain way. Here you got a knack for something. So maybe you're on the road to self-discovery, new talents. You kind of have a knack for it, but you got to get a little bit better. But it says you are enough. So exactly where you are in the now is perfect. We're always going to grow. Leave plenty of room for grow. I feel like you're grow, like expanding. And I don't know why I saw like the back of that reminded me of an egg. So maybe something in the morning. Maybe you're like cracking open a new idea. ready to like cook something up, but I think that's kind of like a metaphor. Like you have the right ingredients, you just have to put the little fiery, passionate heat on something for it to grow. Let's see, let's do this. This is the career and life. Let's just get one message from this deck. It's a pretty big deck of cards. So what's one message from the career and life that would be helpful on stagnant, vacay, smell the roses, ASHANTI, and self-appreciation? Is ASHANTI the one that has a video where it's like laser lights and her body is in some kind of like sexy unitard jumpsuit thing, and you can see, I think that's her. And just because, oh, that's giving me chills. I have no idea what song it is, but I will, maybe it's ASHANTI, but I will find that video and put it in in the playlist because it's very sassy. I haven't seen it in a long time. I kind of want to watch it. Let's see. One message for the collective, please, and thank you. On the table, didn't I see something before about the egg? Maybe you're cooking something up. Your silverware here, your cutlery is golden, but your plate's empty. Maybe this is going to help you fill up your plate because you can't give anything if your plate's empty. On the table. Ooh, you're going to learn how to speak up. It's time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Maybe that's also something you'll think of when you start to write down these amazing facets of you. Some desires and dreams might come through while you write. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or step up. You have to be a little bit of the squeaky wheel in a situation. Maybe you need to ask for some time off or a change in your schedule. I see that you want something to grow. So if anything was stagnant in your life, whether this is a project, a partnership, or a job situation, if it was stagnant and there was no growth, you just kind of weren't getting anywhere, you want to be somewhere where you feel like you can grow. You enjoy your time there, or with that person, or doing that thing. And you're heading towards this peace and tranquility. Maybe something is easier than you thought. Maybe you thought this conversation was going to be really difficult, but once you open up or you ask, I mean, there's the gold. The gold makes me think of value. That's never lost. So you have to see where you're valued. But there is definitely somewhere in your life or someone in your life that I feel like they have a feast for you, and they want you to put it on your plate, but you just have to maybe ask. I don't know. I don't just see an egg now. I see a whole feast. Maybe you just have to sort of bring something up. Ask for a raise. Also, if this is anything that has to do with a partnership or a person, I think maybe it's just having a good conversation. If somebody doesn't know what your desires are or what you want, you know, you can't expect somebody to read your mind or just do it because they're going to assume that's something you want. I think if you ask for something, you're going to get a lot of respect. I hear don't settle for less than you deserve. Wow. So let's see, what should we pull now? Let's do a soul truth, and then maybe if I have it here, I don't know if I do. Let's start with a soul truth and then see what I got in front of me and go with that. What else would be helpful for the collective to know right now? Oh, I'll do the divine dog. That one's totally different. And I do have this this cute little doggy here. Maybe a bulldog. or a French bulldog. Maybe you have one or you see one. I just kind of think of how they snort a little bit, which makes me think of laughing. Maybe it's about laughing. What would be helpful for the collective to know? Please and thank you. Oh, you have this health card coming through. So it's getting healthier, writing down some of your goals. You do have this, you do have a lot of like food kind of energy here. So maybe you're eating healthier, drinking more water, making some changes in your diet, eating fresh foods, being in tune with your body, though everybody's body is different. So really listening to your body, what makes you feel whole and plugged in and abundant and nourished, and what makes you feel drained, stagnant, stuck. Where am I with my health goals? I like how these are questions. So maybe these are some questions you need to ask yourself here and write down. Where are you with your health goals? Is there anything you want to change? Where do you want to be? You know, where do you want to head towards? What do you want to happen? Is it, you know, feeling a little better, having more energy, getting more trim, building some, you know, building some strength, more endurance on something, healing? And where am I? Why am I not there? So why aren't you there yet? Sometimes it's having those big goals, but the small little ones are easier to obtain. So look towards the couple steps ahead that you can do, even if you have an idea of what's way, you know, way into the future. What will it take for me to feel well? Well, if you're feeling well, that's also not just what you eat. That's your environment. That could be, you know, your job. That could be partnerships you have in your life, people. There's anyone around you that makes you feel drained or makes you feel stuck. Like I see this always kind of maybe pushing you a little bit harder than you need. What will it take for me to feel well? What do you need to change? It's just changes. That's how we grow. Sometimes it's tiny little tweaks and sometimes it's big changes. But even big changes start with small steps. So if my body could talk, it would say, what? Today's soul action is feed your body. I love that I looked at that random thing and saw an egg. Feed your body with what it needs to feel nourished. And that is words. Because remember, words are very powerful. They have energy. So say beautiful things to yourself. If you have weird, you know, weird ass thoughts, you are human. We're all human. We all think weird things all the time. But to have the self-awareness to replace that thought with something cool automatically shifts that energy. It shifts the vibration of you. So where do you feel nourished, appreciated, and loved? Make some new exciting goals. Okay. And take your health to the next level. I am getting that you are ready to like level up, glow up, make some changes. I'm almost getting that maybe you need to have that time by yourself or time away. And that's the little catalyst to get you there. It could also be that, you know, I don't know why I thought of this. Like sometimes if you have maybe something that you're going to, you know, sometimes it's an event or a vacation. Let's say you want to look sassy in your bikini or your banana hammock. Whatever you wear, you know, and it's like having that like, I'm going to get myself looking in shape, but it can't be that you get to that point and then you sort of like let that, you know, let that goal go away. It has to be something that you're willing to extend farther than that. It's just having that thing that you're looking towards. It's kind of that thing that you're reaching towards, but I feel like once you get there, you're going to want to keep something up. It's going to become more of a lifestyle. And I'm kind of getting where you're going to feel like really proud of yourself, not just self-appreciation, but like really good job. Like something is just becoming your huge, since we're going short here again. All right, let's do this. I have this one in front of me. This is the Divine Feather. And oh, I said the Divine Dog. Got a lot of divine energy. So let's do a little feathery energy. And canine. What is one message from the Divine Feather? Please and thank you. The Starling. Now is the time to go out into the world and connect in authentic ways. It is telling you, you do need a little time by yourself, but you also have to maybe go out and meet some new people or go on vacation with maybe somebody you really enjoy. You do have to have a conversation here. So if that conversation doesn't go over right, it's because there's another golden opportunity out there for you. But this is telling you it's time to get out into the world. Maybe you need to go somewhere really different in the world for you, and that will open your mind, change your energy. Come back seeing something totally different. Here you're gonna revamp something. So I don't know if that's your energy, or maybe your environment somehow. Let's do the Divine Dog. One more message, then we're going to jump into the tarot. What does the collective need to know on Starling? Vacay, stagnant, self-appreciation, slowing down, smelling the roses, on the table, tranquility, and smoother road ahead, and setting new goals so you feel amazeballs. What does the collective need to know? Let's get one message from this. This is a very big deck of cards. The cards are big, and I have big hands. I just thought of that Violent Ven song, Big Hands, I Know You're the One. I don't know which one that is. That one? I think that one wants to come out, but I actually don't know which card this is. So, and I have to tell you a little background story on this. So this is guilt. So it could be that you feel guilty that you have to take off, guilty that you didn't speak up sooner. Somebody else could feel guilty that they didn't take the time with you to smell the roses or enjoy your company. Maybe even guilty that, maybe you have a lot of work to do, but you need a vacation. Guilty because you had this stagnant energy and you kept hitting a roadblock, Guilt can come through many different means, but back to this card. Can you see that card there? Look at this dog. It got into the garbage. I was like, what did you do? Did you get into the garbage? So maybe if there's guilt, there's self-awareness. So it also means that maybe there can be changes. Turn off the alarm. It's okay. Everybody's human. Everybody messes up. But to have self-awareness of anything and realization that you can change something, not do it again, learn your lesson, maybe somebody else learned their lesson, then that's good. That's good. And when I first got this deck of cards, Rose was a little puppy and she was teething and she was biting everything. And I, even when she was little, she was able to jump. She's a solid little thing, I think she's probably like 17 pounds. She can jump so high up, and when she jumps even like off the bed, she Supermans it. So one time when she was a little yuppie, I was like, where is Rose? She's a little too quiet in here. I didn't know where she was. She was up in my bed, had all of these cards, and she was chewing on this one. I was like, what are you doing? Those are my new cards, Rose. And look at the card that she chose. It was guilt. It was just so perfect. So I sort of love that this is in this deck. So, sometimes if there's a situation, you just have to kind of sweep up the mess, clean it up, let it go, do it different. So let's see. Maybe it says turn off the alarm. Maybe you overslept for something, or somebody was late, or somebody was kind of loud like an alarm. Maybe it's just, you know, kind of, you do have the lamb here and the lion. I don't think that this kind of power here is a pushy power. It's just maybe the gentle approach. Let's get one more card. I was only gonna do one, but that one kind of slipped out. So let's pull one card. One more message for the collective, please and thank you. Oh yeah. Nice. So you have reason to celebrate. Whether this is coming through soon, this is you speaking up and getting exactly what you want and better. This is you taking some time off, enjoying yourself, or what was that one? Making some changes so the people around you uplift you, work with you. I just hear invite you to something. So maybe you're getting an invitation. Maybe somebody else is celebrating something. A raise, a birthday, anything. It could be a celebration of anything. You can get, I'm also getting that there doesn't have to be a reason to celebrate. You don't have to have a reason to go out and have fun. Let loose, have a good time, change up your energy, enjoy yourself, whether it's with others or just by yourself. You know, doing something nice for yourself. Maybe you reached one of these goals. You're taking some time alone, kind of just enjoy the moment. Look at the dog in the glasses. They're really, maybe you're getting some cool neon green sunglasses, and I think they have purple lenses. Also, all the dogs have their hands up or their paw up. So that makes me think of when I go shake. And then I'll get a lot of dog energy. I'll tell Rose to shake and she'll be like this. I'm like, no, the other one. And she'll go, and then I'll tell her, okay, no, the other one. And she'll go like this. And eventually she goes like this, like I surrender. I don't know which one you want. Just give me the cheese already. So, like I said, I'm still seeing like a lot of food with you. Maybe it has to do with cheese. Something aged properly. Acknowledge your victories. Write them down. Remember the amazing things that you've done, how far you've come, the experiences you've had. Acknowledge them. Remember them. You know, if you're here and you're focused so much on all that stuck energy, that stagnant energy, the doors that didn't open, you know, the boring moments, it's telling you to switch something up here. Refocus. Will change all of your energy. So I'm glad I brought this deck. So I have this summer holiday deck. I love it. It's so cute. I feel like it fits with the energy going on, especially since the vacay energy came out for you guys again. So let's just dive on in. There's another bulldog. That's double bulldog. I feel like that is a message for somebody. But look at the bulldog there, just kind of sleeping on the floor. It looks like it might be slobbering a little. And now look at this one. This one's grooving. So let's go to the summer holiday tarot. No, I know that's not the same, but I saw the starling here and I thought of Lindsay Sterling on the violin. Oh, she's so cool. I love how she dances and plays the violin at the same time. Oh, that's giving me the goosies. I don't know her music very well, but I will find one and put it down. I'll put it in the playlist for you guys. And now I just think of that other video again with the lasers. So maybe it's dancing, getting a groove with your body. Maybe somebody else's. The way they move is kind of, I hear, impressive or inspiring to you. But when I think of the violin, it's that I think of dance. Because I play the violin. I played since I was 4. Long time when I was learning how to do everything else. But it's, you know, it's the way you move your body that creates the notes. It's different than like embouchure, like a brass instrument. or even voice. That's like a you instrument. It's just, it's your movement. It's just kind of a different, I don't know, the violin or like the stringed instruments are sort of special like that. Maybe you play the guitar or the viola, cello, violin. I'm getting really interesting messages from you. I have somebody that, okay, when they're like in that energy, you know, the frozen dead end kind of energy, or they're like this and they're whining about something. I have a friend that goes, oh, play your tiny little violin. like, so I feel like that's how you can lighten something up. Just kind of like make light of something, you know? Sometimes things don't work out and sometimes they work out perfectly and even better. All right, let's get one foundational message. I'm not even sure what messages came through now. I feel like there were a lot of little side doors. What is the biggest energy for the collective to know about right now, please? And thank you. Oh, you have to multitask. So you might have to balance a couple different things at once right now. Change up your energy. What is too heavy? What it feels light and free. How can you make room in your schedule for something you've been thinking about? This is that energy. Whatever I was just saying, this card is when you lighten something up. Because it's usually like the court gesture. They're like, hey, I'm juggling. But it's not easy. It took practice. It has to handle something, but you have to switch what you're doing. It's a two. It could be making a decision. It could also be a partnership, you know, working something out between you and someone else, between schedules. But I feel like it's mostly just you here. How can you adjust your schedule? Add a little more fun, or if you're doing way too much celebration for some of you, then you might feel guilty. You have some responsibilities that you have to attend. And it's, you know, putting some energy on that plate. You have to see how this feels for you. But there has to be an adjustment here in your physical 3D everyday environment to bring something back into balance. Look at this person's got his floaties on. He's gonna float, you know, he's gonna handle it. Maybe he doesn't know how to swim, but he is not afraid to go out on that beach in his like sassy trunks, swimming trunks, and put his floaties on and going out into the waves. He's like, I gotta fix something first. I gotta handle a couple things over here, but I'm going in that water. I'm gonna do it. So maybe you are learning something, learning how to swim. Look, he's got his snorkel on the beach. He's really ready. Maybe you're really prepared for something. You're ready to go under the surface somewhere. I'm getting like preparation for like maybe a brand new territory, partnership, or place. Like you got all the tools you need. You read the pamphlet. You had that conversation. You're like, I got it all. I'm good. I'm gonna wear it all at the same time. Maybe you're gonna figure out you don't have to have it all on at the same time, but you're gonna figure something out. Upside down, we will look at that. That is just out of balance energy. Too much energy in one place and not enough in another. What does the collective need to know about the Two of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Oh, the Queen of Cups. So you are opening up your heart. Maybe somebody is offering you this beautiful coconut of love. You got your sun hat on. She does look like she's sitting down now, but I want to say like her knees look like she was like picking up seashells. Or like doing something with her hands. So I am getting like you kind of have to brush, I want to say like you have to kind of like brush something off. The Queen of Cups is so sassy, beautiful, psychic, sensitive, emotional. You feel really comfortable talking about your emotions around her. This could be a water sign kind of energy that you're thinking about. This is you, or this is just the facet in you that you need to embody, which is feminine, which means you have to allow love in. You have to, you know, leave some space for something to come in. I'm getting you have to have some new energy, but this queen could also have an offer, but I don't feel like she has to push anything. You know, she has this big coconut here. She's like, this is amazing. Would you like a sip? And if you're like, no, I'm busy over here with my snorkel. She's like, okay, you're lost. You miss out. I'm kind of getting that she's sort of brushing something off. But often the Queen of Cups, so Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, she can be intense because she feels a lot. She is very sensitive to people and environments, so she could have taken something a little bit off. She could have been a little overly sensitive if somebody brushed her off. But she's pretty strong. I think she'll straighten up and fly right pretty fast. Straighten up and fly right. I think that's a song. Upside down, she's harsh though. We'll look at her upside down if that's anyone that you were thinking about. Upside down, she can totally use this on others. Make other people feel guilty because of all that she's done, or all that you were supposed to do, or you forgot to get that at the store, or you signed up for this. It's like emotional manipulation. She knows how to pull on strings to kind of get what she wants. She uses that big old guilt thing on others to make other people feel bad, and it's manipulation. It sucks. So if she's in that energy, she's not in a high vibration. She doesn't recognize how beautiful she is or all that she deserves, because upright, she doesn't have to push anything to happen. Upright, everything is just attracted to her. The right things are attracted to her because she is so much confidence with how beautiful and loving she is, how much she can love, that she wants the right love in her life and won't accept less. I think I got that before somewhere. I think I said that in the reading, not to accept less than you deserve. Don't just settle on something because it's there. Make sure it gives back. I hope that made sense. Let's get a little clarity on the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Also, upside down, she can definitely be an overgiver or a little smothering with her energy, where it's like too much. It's almost restricting. You know, she's got a lot of love in her heart, but she has to see who is open to receive it, who is true to her. One message on the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, please. Oh, you got a little bonus. I'm so glad I used these cards now. Where's your vacay? It looks like you got your ticket. Maybe you're, opening up your heart, or it's some place that you always wished you'd go to, or spending time with a person that really, here, holds your heart. This is the ticket. It's an awesome in-betweener time. You are smelling the roses here. You're in the now. This is after the beautiful ending of the world, where, you let something go. You figured something out. You put some energy back on your plate. You filled up your battery. You let go of energies that were draining you. And you're heading towards that beautiful leap of faith with the Fool. But it's kind of like you're on the plane ride right now. You got the ticket, you're on the thing, but you're kind of in between. So maybe something happens in the in-between time. Maybe you need to go buy a ticket, concert, event, vacation, maybe even a raffle or something like that. Whatever that ticket is that you're thinking about, or when you're there, you're gonna know it's that. Oh, that's it. That's that ticket that I heard about the other day. I need to get one of those. But don't stick it in the drawer and forget about it. You gotta go. What does it say? Your Destiny Airlines business class. Let's see what it says. Hold on. Maybe there's some extra messages here. Oh, wait. Wow, look at that. And you got the world. So good job. You're in progression. Maybe there's your floaty too. So maybe some of you are going somewhere in the world, or you need to do something different so that your world is changed. The world is a beautiful ending. Here it's kind of resisting an ending. You know, kind of holding on to that last chapter a little too much when there's something beautiful coming in for you. You are definitely taking a moment to smell the roses, relax, some you time. Look how cute this card is. Look at the duck. What is the other one? And a unicorn. Got another pair of sunglasses. So this is when you decided to end something, and ending something feels amazing. It's like the big bow, because you're heading towards this new adventure. We don't have the Fool here, which means you don't really know what's going to happen. You got to be open to whatever comes through on this new journey, on this new chapter of your life. Whether this is just a small vacation, but you come back and you're changed, or this is a big ending in your life and you're ready for change. Here's your ticket. You ready to go? I love that the fools, or that the world is here. I was going to read this for you. What does this say? It's some 001, seat 1A, gate 1, departure, the Fool, arrival, the world. So you're ready to take that new journey. You ended one world chapter, cycle of your world, and you're ready to start a new journey. This is really nice. I like this for you guys. All right, let's get one more from something kind of simple. Do I have it? Yes. We got the world, so let's pull a universe card. What is one more message for the collective? Please and thank you. You could also be connecting to somebody else in a different part of the world. If this has anything to do with business here, you could be expanding your customer base, who you connect to. Maybe you even do something online. I hear a program. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's something on a computer program. Some kind of business program. Or maybe you're just doing something fun. One more message for the collective, please, and thank you. What is this? Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And then you have this, peace and tranquility. Maybe that's what you are moving into. Your energy is just changing into that of peace. That's what you desire, that's what you want. And that's what's coming. That's what you already have. It starts in yourself, within yourself. This looks like amethyst. But I heard you're going to crack something open. Ready to open up something. So I guess the last piece of advice is beautiful meditational time for you to go within. What is that? Smelling the roses. Slow down. Get out in nature. And if you're looking for answers on how to move or what to do, It's prayer, positive affirmations. Ask for help from Source, God, your higher self. You will get the answer you're looking for. And with this, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful vacation, a beautiful moment to yourself. And I will see you soon.